You know, Jeff, I watched your video, and I totally agree with what a lot of what you said. I'm sure anybody watching does agree. True, there are some people that are like, look, you can't look past what he did in the ring. And you're right about one thing. Everything he did in the ring became valueless. In other words, became worthless after what he did back in 2007. I totally agree with that. But you know what's weird though? WWE does not want to acknowledge his existence, right? I mean, Jeff, I don't blame him either. And neither do you. But yet when you turn on the WWE Network, you know what's hypocritical? It's the fact that when before a Raw or a SmackDown or a freaking pay-per-view comes on, they have to go out and say that the characters are fictitious. Yeah. They're basically saying every character, even now, that was performing back then alongside Chris Benoit is fiction? I understand characters having wrestling names given to them. There's no doubt about it. Triple H, Paul Levesque, yeah, Triple H, there you go. No doubt about that. Hulk Hogan, Terry Bollea gets Hulk Hogan name. No doubt about it. But yet they want us to play off the fact that Chris Benoit was a fictional character? When Chris Benoit was the real name of the guy that did what he did? I mean, how hypocritical is that of WWE? I mean, so they're basically telling us, Jeff, that we should consider this 2-disc DVD set right here the Hard Knocks, the Chris Benoit story. We need to consider this as fiction? Are you serious? That we shouldn't consider it as real? That that's not a real biography of a real person? That the Chris Benoit we're watching on Raws, on the Raw flashbacks of Best of Raws, Best of SmackDowns, the SmackDown flashbacks, you're telling us we're supposed to treat that Chris Benoit like he's a fictional character? How hypocritical is that? I mean, WWE says they don't want to acknowledge the guy, and I can understand that if merchandise like this, I mean, yeah, this is a Chris Benoit figure. I still have one. But if they want us to say this Chris Benoit figure is just based on a fictional character, and that Chris Benoit was played by somebody under another name, that's hypocritical. I mean, what is WWE trying to say to the newer generation? That the Chris Benoit that was that the Chris Benoit they saw was just a fictional character played by somebody else? And that the Chris Benoit that killed his family is totally different? That doesn't make sense, Jeff. And I think you know that. I think anybody watching this video knows that is hypocritical, because wrestling fans, longtime wrestling fans like myself, are not that stupid. We know who Chris Benoit was. We know that the Chris Benoit detailed in this DVD that was molded into an action figure. We know that Chris Benoit is the same Chris Benoit that killed his family. WWE cannot expect the WWE Universe to be that dense, to be that stupid. That's hypocritical. True, they're not going to make money off what he did, merchandise-wise. Of course not. But still, they want to say that this guy is fiction. He's not the same guy that killed his family. Hey, WWE, wake up. We're not that stupid. And neither is the younger generation. The younger generation is going to learn the truth someday, if not already. And they're going to be like, why? And they're going to ask questions. Why is WWE doing this? Now, I understand WWE's doing this because, now I can probably understand the reason WWE's doing this is because they're trying to say, okay, fans, look, we'll give you Chris Benoit, but they're trying to tell us longtime fans, okay, we'll give you Chris Benoit, but we're not going to but we're going to present him as if he's a fictional character, like he was portrayed by somebody else. So that way, they won't get in trouble. Seriously? Seriously? So you're telling me that the Raw from 2001 that I saw on the WWE Network the other night, that Chris Benoit on there, which was the Raw before WrestleMania 17, is supposed to be a Chris Benoit that's played by somebody else, and that the Chris Benoit that killed his family is another person? Stupid. Purely stupid, it's hypocritical, and WWE knows it. They know it. But you know what? If they want, but here's the thing, they want us to play along with it, especially for the new fans, fine, we'll play along. We'll play along just because what? They want to give us the Chris Benoit matches? Hey, there's no denying he was a great wrestler, but all his accomplishments were for naught. All his accomplishments became worthless when he did what he did. But yet you want us to treat him now as a fictional character, so that way you don't have to really associate with him? Okay, fine, WWE. I get that. I'm cool with that. You want to go in that direction? Fine. Fine. No problem. No problem whatsoever. Just let it be known right now. Let it be known right now that sooner or later people are going to call you out on it. The people that have been against your network are going to call you out on it. Yeah, am I happy the WWE Network's up and going? Oh, heck yeah, I am happy. I get all the good stuff now. I get all the WCCWs, all the ECWs, all the pay-per-views. I get them all. Yeah, except for WCW, whenever they're going to do that. But still, I get them all. And yet, someday, those people who are going to called you out and saying your network's going to suffer, is not going to succeed, they're going to call you out on one thing. The whole Chris Benoit hypocrisy. The whole Chris Benoit hypocrisy on your part. You want to basically treat people and say, you basically say, you want to treat the fact that, oh, he's a fictional character now. It's hypocritical, WWE. And Jeff, Schleg Daddy, OTRSCentral, you know it. People watching this know this. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know what any of you here on the YWC, the IWC, the FWC, Facebook Wrestling Community, the Twitter Wrestling Community, let me know what you guys think. Do you think it's hypocritical on WWE's part to treat Chris Benoit as a fictional character now, just so they don't have to associate with the real life Benoit that is the same individual? Let me know what you guys think. You know, and if you're wondering why I have not destroyed this, because I will say this. I consider one thing. I will say this. All the accomplishments that are highlighted here in this DVD are worthless, are for naught now because of what he did. But you want to treat this as fiction or not, that's fine. Fans like me are going to keep this as a reminder to WWE. You want to be hypocritical? Here's the proof. You want to treat this guy as a fictional character now, despite what he did, so you don't have to deal with him? Here's proof. We're going to keep those around. Again, everything he did, all his accomplishments are for naught now, because of what he did. But you know what? I can understand there are a lot of Benoit fans still out there that are saying, hey, look, you should consider what he did before 2007 as greatness and as huge accomplishments. And you know what? You want to feel that way? Fine. You want to feel that what he did before, if you want to view him as the pre-2007 Benoit, fine, go ahead, that's your choice. You want to treat him as the pre-2007 Chris Benoit, that's your choice. No doubt about it, that's your choice. And you know what, there are times I might want to, there are times, and I will admit, there are times that sometimes when I watch his matches from Nitro and Raw, sometimes I consider that as the pre-2007 Benoit. And I consider that Benoit to be the Benoit that should be focused on, and that anything after 2004 should be demolished. Should be wiped off. I think anything from when he first came into this business, first got national recognition from 1994 to 2004, that 10-year span, if you really want to be honest, you want to be fair, that's the Benoit you should focus on, and anything else afterwards, just demolish it, abolish it, get rid of it. Never acknowledge what he did afterwards, ever again. But anything beforehand, go ahead. If that's how you want to feel, if that's what you feel WWE needs to do, fine. If you support WWE's decision, fine. But you know what? You can support it and you can not support it, but still, you have to admit it's hypocritical on their part. Whether you support the idea or you don't. So, let me know what you guys think down below. Comment if you like. Jeff, I want to hear from you, man. I enjoyed your video. Let me know what you think. Just give us one last response, man. That's all I'm asking. Comment below. God bless. Take care, guys. I'm out.